I'm back. Cool stuff. It looks really nice out here. With the sun shining. I don't know if you can see there. Things are moving just a little bit. And fairly clear day. You can see the Olympics way over there. Never showing up, but I can see them. But it's stinking cold. It is flat out stinking cold. It's thermometer says 26 out right now. It's about almost quarter after 10 right now. And driving home from work last night at 1:30 in the morning, it was 19. We're not used to that here, so it's stinking cold. But taking the car down today, not to the dealership. Well, the problems haven't come back. The transmission's shifting good again. I ran the AC the other day for a little bit, no oil leaking out, so I'm going to hold off on taking it in until I can see the problems. But we're going down to see a dude who's a friend of a friend of a friend, and we're going to get the windows tinted today. I'm not going real dark, but I'm going to get her set up real nice here. Probably take a quick before shot. And other than that, I'm going to jump in the car. I've already ran down to the bank this morning, so it's got a little bit of heat in her. She heats up pretty quick. I'm pretty impressed. Although it was cold last night, it took a while to get some temperature on the gauge. But yeah, it is what it is. So I'm going to run back into the house. Forgot my keys. Of course, I locked the door. Crap. Oh well, the back door's not locked right now. So we'll be back in a flash. Probably won't show you anything on the tinting portion. We'll just get that done and a little bit of run around. I took the day off. Called in, says, yeah, nah. Having some rough times at work, so I'm taking a day off, and I'll be there all this weekend. So anywho, let's go ahead and get this started. I gotta go meet a dude up at the gas station here, and we're gonna carpool down. We're doing 2 vehicles today. $150 out of his garage. Does it on the side. Does it for a job, but he left his old job and he's waiting to start his new one and had some free time, so he snuck us in. So we'll show you the end result. See you in a bit. Bye. Oh, made it down to the lighthouse. Got a ferry pulling out there. It's cold out there, people. 32. I got my windows tinted. You see the difference? Probably not really, but oop, take the parking brake off. She rolls better that way. Go down here and find a spot to pull in and do a little walk around. I think it looks pretty good. It's not too dark, but dark enough. I mean, if there's something laying on the seat, you can still see it. We'll demonstrate here. Let us exit the vehicle. Took them just under 2 hours to do it. Oh, it looks good. Exterior muds are done, I think. Sticker into the front one here, as you can see. I don't know if it's showing up. I mean, you can still see the details inside and the map inside there. It's not so dark that I'll be getting nailed all the time for too dark of windows. This is just like a factory tint, a little bit deeper. So, yeah, it looks nice. Ooh, it's a cold breeze. At least the lights flash. She's locked. Find a restroom here in a minute. Mount Baker shining up in the sun over there. Pretty cool. The lighthouse doing its little lighthouse thing. enough to. We're talking about Saturday or Sunday, but I should have brought the little RC boat down. It's calming up water. Share the shore with harbor seals. The wildlife means stuff. What you doing? Twin boats out there. Lighthouse doing its lighthouse thing. Cool. It's like a big giant Christmas light. Yeah, I've never seen harbor seals down here. I'd like to sometime. That'd be cool. Yeah, I'm playing hooky from work today. I don't know how long the tinting was going to take. Got to work this weekend, so I figured, you know, if they're going to make me work this weekend, I'll take a day off during the week, and then I think it's a little bit higher pay on the weekend. Shot at the lighthouse there. We'll catch the ferry coming in. Nice out here, other than being stinking cold. Different view of the lighthouse, huh? Very nice. Snow in the mountains. And the ship is coming in. Here, I gotta put my hand in my pocket, it's too cold. Big old diesel. Kittitas, huh? Good north of the shot. Mountains and Ferry. Water there. Taking her in reverse. And it's here. It's cold. I'm going back to the car. Alright, we're back. We're home. As you can tell, Woo! The camera room, the den, the office, the studio, whatever you want to call this room. So I was going to treat this as a little vlog type video for the day, since I went down to the beach and it was cold. Jump on the Weather Channel here in a little bit and see what they're going to say for snow, possibly. Yeah, so the window tint looks good. I'm happy with it. It's dark out there now. It's a little after 6 o'clock, so I can't go out and take a look at it again, but it looks good. It's got some streaking in it, but dude says that with the cold it'll take a little bit longer than normal for that to work its way out and evaporate, and it should smooth out over the next few days. But yeah, it looks good. I was really impressed watching him do it. So he says most people don't like to watch because he uses a lot of water on the inside of the windows to wash it, and he just flushes it all down and doesn't really towel it off, so it's running down the inside of the door panel and everything. And he says most people freak out over that, but he says it doesn't do anything. It's going to get more water than that on it when you open the window at the drive-through or something. So yeah, no, he was pretty cool. Very, very nice guy. Got her done. Gave him an extra $10. You know, hey, good for him. So it was me and my buddy Chris Heineck. We both took ours up there and got him done today. He went to work because his was done first. I thought, I'm just taking the day off. Screw it. Went and did a bunch of grocery shopping, so I'm good for the next few weeks because I'm working all this weekend and probably tens all next week and probably next weekend as well. Oh joy. But what else? Yeah, Seahawks, you know, won the Super Bowl. Woohoo, go Hawks for all you Super Bowl fans. I'm not. I didn't watch it. It was pretty cool seeing the plane. I guess they flew that over the parade. The parade, from what I've heard and read and seen, was just a madhouse. Seattle Police Department estimated 750,000 people along the parade route. Apparently it was such a mass of people that it was just enough of a path down the road for the little entourage, little parade vehicles to go through. And they were even late showing up because they couldn't get there because of traffic. I jumped on the news before going into work that day, and the news even said, if you're not there now, don't even bother trying to get here. Buses are backed up, taxis are almost non-existent, there's no place to stand. They filled up the football stadium, apparently they filled up the convention center, and they filled up the baseball stadium right across the street, with just packed them full of people and had screens and speakers and all that going, so just nuts. But yeah, one report said it was probably over 1 million people there in actuality, but one ferry across the water, I can't remember what run it is, but I guess they had a 2-boat wait just for walk-ons, because you can walk onto the boat or you can drive on, and usually it's a wait for a drive-on, but this is a 2-boat wait just to walk onto the boat. So that was insane. I'm glad I didn't go. Oh shucks, I had to work. So that was just yesterday. And this dude that did my windows was down there. My aunt and uncle. I just got an email from Auntie J. Still got to get the car down so you can see it. Now that it's got tinted windows. But I guess they were down there, so quite a few people from day shift didn't show up yesterday because they were down there. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't go, to be honest with you. Just a mess. Seattle's allows you to park in anyway, so. Anyway, other than that, it's cold. It's going to stay cold. Oh, let's pull it up real quick here. While we're here, let's minimize that. Just let you guys be bored for a second. Weather forecast and conditions. See how slow the computer wants to go. And right now it's 29. It was saying it was 31 in the car. Actually, earlier today when I was driving, it says it was 31. The high was at 1:45 p.m. So tonight down to 22. So it was 19 last night when I drove home. And tomorrow, it doesn't say anything about snow. Let's see, tomorrow, oh, we're warming up already. Tomorrow a high of 35, 25 tomorrow night. Let's look at the 5-day real quick here. What are we doing? Are we warming back up already? Tonight 31, so it's going to be quite a bit warmer tonight. Or no, yeah, 22, so a few degrees warmer tonight. 25 tomorrow night, 26, 34, 40 on Monday. So yeah, it doesn't say anything about any snow at all now. So yeah, by Saturday we'll be back up to normal temperatures. 39 in the day, 26 at night. Sunday 42 in the day, 34 at night. So yeah, it's still going to be chilly, but back to normal. Monday the rain showers come back. So right on. Guess I don't need to worry about washing the car this week. But yeah, I'm working this weekend, so I ain't going to be able to do anything with the subwoofer this weekend. I was up early today, so I'm not staying up late tonight. Still got to do that driving a stick shift video I've been talking about it. I got to finish putting that all together. See how much energy I have tonight. I was at work late last night, so. But yeah, had somebody, you know, you guys are probably going to kick my butt, but had somebody that expressed a little bit of interest in the Jeep. I fired them off a price. We'll see. I like it, but I need to get rid of a couple of rigs. I got too many. And I'd rather keep the trucks. The trucks are utilitarian, they're usable. The Jeep is just more of a fun thing, and I don't really use it for the fun I intended. I mean, how many times have I had it out in the dirt? Not very often. It sucks that I just put brand new tires on it, brand new wheels, brand new bumper. So, I mean, I'm not trying to sell it. If this guy wants it and buys it, great. If not, Kevin mentioned towing it up to his place, and him and his roommate may tinker around with it and try to get it going again, see if it's just that ignition switch, and narrow it down for me. I told him I'd give him a couple bucks if they do. Get those taillights fixed, and it'll be drivable again. Got that one weld on the crack I need to finish up, so maybe I'll send the welder up with Kevin. He can tackle that too. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get the Cadillac for sale. I think I mentioned that in the previous video, but I think those two are gonna be the most likely to go away. I think I'm going to get rid of the Cadillac. It's not one that I'm overly attached to. So, it's a fun car, it's a nice car, but it's time for it to go on. A few things I want to do to it yet, but thin the herd a little bit. Sell the Cadillac, and at the very least get the Jeep, leave that up at Kevin's place. A lot of the wheeling we'll do is probably Green Mountain, and rather just drive out there to pick it up if we're going to go convoy somewhere, and then just leave from his place. But other than that, what do we got here? Almost 8 minutes, 7.5 minutes. I got some stuff in the oven, mainly to help warm the house up. It's not too bad in here today. Last night it was about 62 in here with the heater cranked. Well, I went to Lowe's and priced tubs and enclosures because I got to finish this remodel of the bathroom. I haven't shown you guys any of that, but got to finish tearing out. I got to buy a vanity yet. I was looking at lights. Basically, we dropped my buddy Chris's car off, and then him and I went and had breakfast and went to Lowe's and then cruised back. And dude pretty much had the car done. He just rolled it out and did a quick spot inspection, minor touch up and clean up, and off Chris went to work. But yeah, it was kind of neat seeing how that was actually done. I didn't even ask if I could film the dude. I didn't do any of that. So, but anywho, I can't think of anything else to yak about. This is gonna be long enough. It's cold. I'm still cold, even though it's 66, 67 in the house right now. I feel the chill. So, bump the heat up. Like I say, get the oven going. It's 400 degrees for a while. That'll help warm things up. Throw a movie in tonight, just kick back and relax. Should get some laundry going tonight yet too, but looking around, looking at all the stuff I need to take care of in here. Anywho, let's end this. Let's call her quits. I'm gonna get my evening going and get this uploaded and maybe work on that stick shift driving video and do all that stuff. Oh, I mentioned the leaky fitting on the car. I ran the AC the other day all the way into work. Nothing's coming out. And I was going to have them check the clutch because I thought it was maybe slipping a little bit. And I called up the dealership and they says, well, I mean, because it's not acting up. It's not doing anything now. Still feels like maybe slipping just a little bit. But I called him up on it and he says, you know, fluid level's where it needs to be. Or I said fluid level's where it needs to be. AC's not leaking anymore. He says, drive it, keep an eye on it. You know, if the AC still works, maybe it was just a little residual. I don't know why that little tube was in, that little felt was in there. I didn't mention that. He says maybe it resealed itself. I mean, it does happen. Keep an eye on it. It's got 3-year warranty. So he says if it does bother me, I can take it in and have them look at it. But I says I'm not going to waste their time. Don't really need the AC right now anyway. But we'll just keep an eye on it. in a few months we'll start using it some more, and if it's acting up, if it's not blowing cold, I'll take it in. But he says the clutch, it could just be, it's just still wearing the breaking the clutch in. I mean, I rolled 800 miles tonight on it. But it could be, maybe I let the clutch out a little bit too much when it was still a little too new, and maybe I glazed it a little bit. So just let her do her thing, and she should be fine. I like that K&N I put on, like the little whistle it gives, and you hear a little pop-off valve going a little bit there. It's not overly obnoxious. You just turn the radio up to normal listening volume and you can't even hear it anymore. So that's kind of cool. Even Chris Heineke was like, yeah, it sounds kind of neat in there. But it's not so overpowering that makes it scream that, hey, look at me, I'm a goofball with a loud turbocharged car. But yeah, haven't done anything with the olds. There was a comment in there, I think, when I did the lawn mowing, when I put the ornament on the lawnmower about I can spend time doing that, but I can't spend time working on the Oldsmobile. Well, actually, the blades and the hood ornament, I think that was maybe 10 minutes worth of work, maybe 15 minutes total, and we're going to need that mower out of Kevin's anyway. That was kind of the inaugural run, so putting that hood ornament on was literally 5 minutes. But it helped Kevin do some yard work after that too, so it wasn't all play. But yeah, that's kind of why I want to get rid of the Cadillac. If the Jeep goes, great. If not, I'm going to hang on to it. If somebody actually wants it, I'll let it go. But at least get the Cadillac moved on. Use that money, dump that into the Oldsmobile, because I need to find a crank. I've found them on eBay, for $500-600, but don't really need it right now because the motor's not ready to be built, but I need to get on that chassis, finish up the welding. I'm thinking about picking up another welder, a better one. Maybe look and see what I can find on Craigslist for one that's not totally beat up and whatnot, but but I'll probably keep using the one I got for now. Probably going to do a plasma cutter here real soon too, so not that I really need one, but I'd like one, so let's go ahead and, where are we going? Go ahead and snag one now while I got the money. And Kevin and I talked about going in halves on one, and we may be having projects in the future where one will come in real handy. But anyway, I've yacked on for another couple more minutes, and I've probably said 3 or 4 times I was going to end this, so I'm going to end it for real this time. We looked at the weather. We're good there. We talked about all the cars and the future plans, and saw what I did today, and I'm going to get rested up so I can go work for the next, let's figure this out here real quick. 1, 2, so almost the next 14, 16 days solid, most likely, if not more than that. So we'll see, maybe even closer to 22, 23 days. I don't like that kind of stuff. Anyway, I gotta go. I gotta get rested up. I'm a little tired. We'll see y'all later. Bye bye.